Hey, it looks like we're live. Whoops.
Making the bait. I can't wait to hang the
No!
caribou and get my head straight. Making bait. I can't wait to hang the caribou and get my head straight. Making bait. I can't wait. Think this is trying to.
Good morning, Sunday, wake and bake, yada yada, all those things Caribou says. He's not here, so haha, we don't have to do all that. But we do have some friends with us, so morning, boys. How's
Morning.
everything going?
Cheers, everybody.
It's good to see you. Glad you guys could come hang out. I was just telling you before this started, with our regular fams here gone, it'd have been real awkward for me just staring at you. Ugly mug to fucking fill up a whole screen, you know what I'm
Oh, come on. It'd have been all right.
saying? Well, we wouldn't be getting any OnlyFans fucking requests, that's for sure.
Are we
Um,
getting requests?
man, I heard Caribou got one or two.
All the time.
Oh, wow.
People still trying to get video of fucking Sasquatch, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
some Yeti fetish. Yeti fetish.
Absolutely, man. Y'all know that thing.
Yeti fetish?
Yeah, but that's why we're all growing such fucking nice, beautiful fucking facial hairs around here, right? So we can try to
That's
get in
right.
on that Yeti fetish.
That's
Well,
right.
I'll have to hide behind my coffee cup then. 'Cause
Well, you better get a
Right.
fucking picket fence then. I've been telling you for years it needs to be a picket fence or I'm not going to allow this.
hey, I might be able to make one on the CNC.
There you go. Just get that running.
CNC offense.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. For the 10th time, I've sat down at the computer again without any fucking weed.
Man, we
Failing.
really need to have a talk about this. Colt. We
I
do
know,
this
it keeps
regularly.
happening. Keeps happening.
You know-
I got everything else. I even got fresh water in my bong, but nothing to put through it. I'm gonna remedy that real quick. Be right back.
There you go. So what are you boys smoking on? How about you, Dan? What you got this morning?
I got some sour pine sap that I de-seeded.
Oh, that's right.
Smoking the
Well,
pine.
smoking the pine. Is it actually piney?
It's pine-ish with kind of like earthy, leathery kind of background behind it.
Okay, got a bit of pine with that new car smell.
Yeah, it's kind of more like I don't know, like if you're digging in the dirt or something, you get that
Sure, earthy, umami. Go with that, right?
for sure. We'll go with umami. It sounds good.
Umami. There you go. That makes you sound like fucking smarter and more like educated about the smells and tastes and things. I mean,
I'm just into superfoods. You know?
and superfoods. So, what is your feeling on an ahi berry?
God damn. I've actually never had one of those, but you know,
I fucking thought you said you were into superfoods.
I guess beans, the bean superfoods.
Beans. Sniff, how you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm doing great. doing wonderful. I'm smoking on some of Mendo Breath. That was pretty darn good because the bag is empty. That came from
There you go.
G-Bay. G-Bay looking after me, keeping me in weed when times are slow.
Nice.
Very nice.
Great community, eh? You know?
It is. I've seen a lot of people getting taken care of. This, here, there, and the other. I wish it was as easy for us down here in the States.
Yeah, I'm making the progress with the CNC. I made myself a little heart box. Well, this is actually the second one or third one I made, but still refining processes, checking the grains on where it is, how it cuts, and shit like that. So, yeah.
Are you
have,
taking Valentine's Day orders yet?
Not yet. No, maybe next year I'll get the
Come
order.
on, he could have made it easy for me.
But right now we're in the learning stage, so just making dust and having fun.
Is that how you're gonna ship out some nugs and things back and forth to anybody? You're gonna make them a little heart box
Little
and
heart boxes.
ship them off?
Probably not, but I'm thinking of making something that's going to be able to ship easy, like seed separators and rolling trays.
No.
And, something that the community would like.
I would love to see a small version made on that. Just to max out that little CNC you got. Dust separator, that'd be just right. Or seed separator would be just right.
If I make one on there, and it will max it out because of the dimensions of it, it's about 16 by 16. So, we'll see.
That'd be nice.
We'll see. It's going to be fun. It's a great learning experience. I just love learning, so I'm having a wonderful time.
Absolutely right. I don't know what it is. I did the same thing. Right, I went from doing a little med work to figuring out to make some sawdust. Man, I love it.
Does that runs off a CAD program?
Yeah, I'm using Fusion now.
Oh, okay, nice.
Can you use something like Tinkercad for that? Will it translate?
Probably. You could probably import or export the STL files into something like Fusion, convert them over to G code, and print it.
Yeah. I wasn't quite sure how those, the coding in those. Ooh, what you got there, G-Bay?
Breakfast.
Was that a drop, a drip, or a stream? I don't know. Who knows? Who's counting, right?
I don't know. How much was in the bottle? I forgot to look.
It's 1 milligram per drop, but when you squeeze it, the drop turns into a stream, so you're kind of like
you probably didn't get anywhere near like 30 or 40, so you'd be all right.
Avery. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. G-Bay's on his way.
G-Bay's starting this fucking Sunday out, right?
That's right.
Bye, G-Bay.
There we go.
We'll see him in an hour or so. Well, we won't.
It'll be a Sunday fun day.
A buddy of mine was teasing me the other week. I was out for a sled ride, and he saw me putting a few drinks into my Mountain Dew or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, catch you later." And I was like, "No, buddy, this shit don't touch me." But then my sled was having issues, so I came home early. So he saw me disappear. He's like, "Oh yeah, last Saturday, where'd you end up there?" So I was having mechanical issues. Oh, you were the sled. I'm like,
That's funny.
Both.
yeah, but a little bit.
That's funny.
Sorry about the tardiness there. I thought I had more time. I did not. I was cleaning my glass though. Hoobie, if you're in here, you'll appreciate that.
All right, man. As usual, we'll take it out of your pay. No worries.
Okay.
So that,
Once you get that first check, boy, you're going to be short as
It's
shit.
gonna be in the negative. I can owe you money.
Ooh, look at that foxtail.
this is some Hawaiian by Black Widow.
Leave it up there for a sec. Oh, there we go. Frosty. She's a frosty one. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice green color to her, too. I don't mind still seeing some of that nice green weed. Like, it doesn't, dark green, probably not my favorite, but, you get those nice lime greens where you can see they started fading out. That plant was ready. Man, that's good weed right there. I know people bag on that shit, but there's so many flavors inside some of those specific, like green cultivars that just don't translate, man.
I've heard people bag on the purple phenotypes. Be more
Oh,
like
yeah.
the greens get you higher and the purples are just pretty.
Yeah.
And
I've heard that too recently.
yeah, so
Yeah, I've always, when I had the choice, I've always had a well-rounded, colorful to green aspect around here because they both do the fucking job real well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I have personally have more purples let me down than greens though. To be honest, I have run into what we call the snickle fritz, where it looks good, but it don't get you high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
I
some,
think Kingfisher just said it the best right there.
there's
You
some
What
give a
else?
damn what color it is, as long as it ain't fucking brown.
Yeah.
that's Angus Beckett's blueberry muffins. It's quite purple.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty good too. So I don't know if color is better. Any one color is better than the other, but I find it's all good. So there you go.
Yeah.
Luke, you might want to go get that looked at if you're having the black shits.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no health problems, Dad. Nothing like that. No,
Nothing
no,
like that. Yeah.
no, no.
Granddaddy Purple, I think it was I had, or Black Domina, or was it just Black Domina part of the cross? I forget, but I had some shit too a few years ago that was so fucking dark, and you smoked it, it put oil on your tongue. Like when you were smoking it, you would make your mouth oily.
Was it
And you-
his Granddaddy Black by Black or Granddaddy Purple by
Granddaddy
Black?
Black. That would have
Maybe.
the black
That's,
dominant in it.
that's what I had.
Granddaddy Perp times Black Domina, I think, and
Yeah.
it's not even enjoyable. It is a narcotic,
Yeah.
straight up. There was no.
I-
I gave it all to Shenny because she used it for fucking.
Doesn't give you enough time
She
to
like
enjoy
knocking
it.
herself out, and I couldn't smoke it, man. You like if you want to be the epitome of a stoner, smoke that shit and go like look at people. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" You just stumbling
I
through.
had
your-
one go that way, and it was the juice box. The cut of juice box I got from Kingfisher, man. Once that thing flowered out and got done, it turned just black as shit on me.
Yeah,
Fuck, was it gassy.
it would
Uh,
flatline me. I'm just like,
I wish it was one that would have laid me out a little more like that, but I do have one of those now. Holy shit, Clay dropped that blue 16 on me, and I'll be dead. It's not like I feel all like, you know, you remember those old commercials, you know, melting in the couch shit? Like that's always the thing I am looking for. Used to be there. We'll find it again, but I wanted
Sarah
that
used to
effect.
be so fun.
Right? I wanted that effect, but fucking every time I smoke that shit, I mean, almost instantly, I just start yawning and my eyes get heavy, and I'm like, I could take a fucking nap. And I mean, that is what I wanted. That is the epitome of fucking nighttime weed. So very happy that that one's there. I'm gonna try to snag that cut from him and maybe do a little work with that. So
Yeah. I don't remember all the names of it. Whatever he sent me home in my little Japanese container with, man, that shit.
oh yeah,
That's the shitty
Yeah.
part where you got to cross a border and you got like a good grip of good stuff. You're like, God,
it makes your
You're
butt pucker a little bit.
As much of it as you can
and just
before you get
roll
to the
it
border.
up.
I'm sorry, did I say the wrong thing, Clay? Yeah, the blue velvet. Or is that what you sent home with G-Bay?
Yeah, I got my nice little container. This thing's fucking dope. The
Right.
lights making it not looking so nice, but there you go. Nice, smooth fitting together. It all fits nice and neat.
Oh, that's sweet. That's neat.
Yeah, I got some buds in there just chilling. And then when you twist it, there's a little notch that lines up all the paper. See, where's the seam? If you find the seam, you can't hardly see the seam. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
They line up on the lid and there's a little notch in there that won't let it go past.
I wonder what sweatshop he got those made in.
No, that's
Hey.
pretty intense.
There is a whole factory full of little Japanese kids who don't think it's slave labor, all right? They enjoy making those boxes, right? That's what their parents tell them.
That's
They
what
don't
their
know
parents
anything
tell
else.
them. Yep. I got one of those little containers floating around here too.
No, help if I turn this fucking thing on.
In the house, I do have the little origami bird. They made one of the small children fold to go in that. Mine was in the lid. When you pop the lid open, there was this little origami bird, and it's like, okay, you know, little swan,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's some fancy ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clay, you know, fancy ass shit.
Oh, it's good though. I like that.
So that's when they graduate from the jar making. They get to go full origami.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Make it happen.
Or do they start at the origami and then go to the jar?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think you got to start with the origami and then work up to the jar. I think that makes
The
sense.
jar,
You
it
know,
looks like they just fucking glue the paper on the outside or glue that shit on the outside. That's pretty easy.
oh man,
Hey,
y'all
don't
gonna
try
get
to
fucking
simplify
clay
the jar.
worked up. Ain't nobody gonna be able to fucking get in Discord today, man.
It's
Fuck
an
Clay's gonna-
epoxy. It's an epoxy. It's not a glue. I can hear him right now in there.
Hell no. It's neither of those things. That's fucking handmade from fucking rice they boil for fucking 200 years. It's in a big
Yeah.
vat. It's one family that's been doing it for a
that's
generation.
basically what he said right there. Singular master craftsman.
There are some slick ass cool fucking boxes though, man.
They look cool.
They are really
do look
neat.
nice. They look neat.
They hold the smell very well too, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
You
it's
couldn't
that
smell
pop fit
the-
lid, man. That's
Yeah.
fucking it holds some shit in, that's for sure.
Just ripping off. That's funny.
Oh,
Good
hell,
ass jar.
shit. We were getting into that. I think yeah, that's what I got. I'm smoking on some of Yee's Bam this morning. So
Bam. I got some bam.
yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure what
not-
I'm thinking. I'm still just going through the shelf. Some of it's labeled, some of it's not. This bud is either Pam something. It's kind of worn off. I can tell that said Pam something. Smoking that.
I Bam Blam. I smoked that, then I smoked eBay's Bam Blam he gave me. So.
Getting a
One
little.
more bag of Bam left, and then I gotta start planting more seeds. Seems to be very popular, Fluff. I don't know. You may have struck something here.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, it seems to be treating people well. So
The picture you had up the other day there, Colton. Holy moly. The fuck was that? That bleach top and the other. Oh, man.
Oh, that was on my big face plant.
Yeah, the big face. That's it.
Yeah,
Holy.
Cool.
that thing turned out wild.
Yeah, man. I've never seen trike coverage like that before.
you got to do that fucking. No, man, that's all trikes. It's not bleached. It's all trikes, man. It's
Yeah.
how it grows.
Oh, thanks.
It's how it
The
grows.
white. It's the white, bro.
Yeah.
Integrated.
Cheers. Thanks, Art Man. Cheers, brother.
Love to go.
Yeah, I got some more pictures of that bleach top I'm gonna post because some other ones kind of show it a little bit better.
Those photos you've been posting out there, all of your macro work, just your general photo work, man, it's beautiful. You got a great eye
Thank
for
you.
kind of getting that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It always makes
trying
me.
to get more. Just trying to be more active in posting it because I need to. There's no
Fucking
point in
hard.
fucking me taking pictures and then not sharing them. So
Right? It's fucking hard. I
It
keep
is.
saying the same about my YouTube channel. It's got like 3 videos on it. I'm like, man, like all I gotta do is just fucking sit there and shut. Like now is a perfect time, right? I gotta get some more plugged in the bed. We could just do a
Mhm.
fucking check it out while it's growing type thing. But God, it's hard to sit there and make video and then put it out.
yeah.
Ugh.
Well, that's the dumb thing is I've got all these photos just sitting. They're ready. They're finished. They're fucking edited. I've got probably 30 more that have never been seen that are just done. They're just sitting there. Yeah, that's right.
For sure.
Procrastinator, more procrastinator than slacker.
Right? You've already done all the hard work. Well, maybe not all the hard work. Like once you fucking, I don't know how many times I've sat there for like an hour with a picture, sitting there getting ready to post, going, "What the fuck do I say?"
Yep.
But yeah, well, it's not even just a picture. Then you got to fucking be some kind of goddamn
Well, especially,
William
like-
Shakespeare to
like-
put this shit out.
With the Luna, I got 7 really good usable macro photos, and I don't want to post them all together because Instagram crops them if you post pics together or whatever. I want to post the whole picture, but then I'm like, I have to post the same fucking plant 7 times and say the same fucking or come up with something different to say, so I'm not saying the same thing. on every fucking one.
Or you put them all in one post and it's like, fucking one and done. Fucking
Yeah.
I did find that interesting, Lobster. He was just saying that it's very photogenic.
It was very much
He
so.
is a damn beautiful plant, and the smell on her and turfs were fantastic. But I just I was trying to figure out the difference between some of the BAMs and the Lunas. You know, why did the BAM really catch on? Like, I know I like it, right? It's a grower. I like that awkward ass turf profile it's got. But she isn't like the super prettiest. She's frosty, she's big, but she isn't like fucking real photogenic. Where Luna is, she just grew a little faster, I think. She could really do something. But I was expecting more to make that plant because it was pretty. I think I was well outspoken about that. Like I picked that plant because of colors and leaves.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
fucking Spanish moon was just beautiful.
Oh, stunning fucking plant. A stunning plant. And so the same problem I had with her though. I was trying to get her to grow. That's why I hit her with that Black Forest, and so it did. I kind of got a best of both worlds, but I needed to get more into her. So I'll probably will work it a little bit more just because of how photogenic it is, and I really do like that lemony bakery profile that it gets because it's a real unique lemon that I found. So you know, I haven't seen a whole lot with it. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know anybody who's had that one that hasn't been real impressed with the looks. She's party.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some nice soil saturation come spring, though, man. The amount of snow we've got over here right now, like we got smashed on with snow the other day, multiple feet.
Oh shit!
I was, I was just talking with my wife about that. I was telling her, like, looking outside, we got hit with kind of just an ice storm. We had a real, like, quick, fast, fucking 2-week winter, right? It just slammed us. The ice sat there for fucking ever. And once it started melting and things, right, you could really see the ground heaving. You could see all the life that was underneath, right, that cover of it. It did so much in that 2-week span that it was like an express winter. You know what I mean? And I've been just impressed going out looking at how quick, just that quickness that Mother Nature kind of said, all right, this is what I'm working with. Let's go. It almost looks like we had a full-on snowy winter out there, at least in my house right now. So I thought that was pretty neat. I'm interested to see. My wife bought me these cool little kind of like foraging in your area plastic fucking fold out things. So I know there are some of the cold weather things. So I've been tracking like the mycelium on the trees, like some of the what are the little shelf mushrooms and stuff. A lot of those.
Nice.
Illinois, Southern Illinois, Double J. But yeah, it's seeing that. It's just so interesting watching the growth come in the as the seasons start to change. So it's always my favorite time of the year. It's this time, where you can really kind of get out there and you see the life coming back. It's been washed out, it's been fixed, it's been put on hold some parts, and now it's all just coming back. It's fun to watch when you really just sit back and fucking watch it. I've always enjoyed that shit. Nature's cool.
Yeah, when I first started gardening, it was like I tried to be sterile, clean, straight lines, keep everything in order. Gardens don't like that. People looking at gardens like that, but the garden itself doesn't like that. You got to let it. The springtime, letting the pollinators, come out of their homes and their little hiding spots, and all that stuff. It was hard for me at first because I like to have a clean area, right? So it was like you go out there and rake everything up and get it all brought down to nothing. But it's like, no, man, you got to let that shit get squished down in the winter. You got to let it come, thaw out and start to rot on its own and dry out or do whatever it is. Because that's just what nature intended, was that cycle of the fall. And, you get your
In
forest.
breakdown, right? Die
Right.
and break down and give back and then regrow again. That's what we're trying to do.
I saw a real cool post the other day, and it explained it in depth of actually what is out there. So, like, anyone can say to you, "Oh, don't lift all that. There's bugs in there, like that are beneficial." Well, a lot of people just don't like bugs, so they just think, "Whatever, fuck it, rake my leaves up, get them out of here." But if you tell them it's the bees and it's this, it's not the bees, but if you tell them it's all this, stuff that actually has a specificness to it, you can, get a lot of benefit in your garden by leaving it kind of messy until summer really kicks in. It's tough though,
There's a fine balance between needing to clean it and letting some of those parts go, right? Those tall standing bushes that aren't laying on the ground, that aren't covering that soil, they can be kind of a detriment, right? Those are the first thing the bugs are going to crawl in, get on, home in, do those things. That's those stalk borers that typically are not good for most gardening. They're going to hang out in those dead standing things. So you kind of want to, those things, right? You don't just want that shit standing. But once you're down, you've got that cover, and you let those detrivores and all those things, the microbes, things, take care of it. Then you really start to get into something little, where you get covering it and you're really getting that benefit out of there. But you're absolutely right, man. I've got mine out. I'm actually debating this year because I really, at the end of the season, I let the garden grow out. And then I went and I flattened it down with a board, right? The old just farmer thing where they used to just let it go and flatten it down in rows and shit. And so it's got a real nice breakdown underneath of there. But when that stuff gets dried out this spring and summer, I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to go burn my garden or till it in this year. Because, it's a different cycle, right? Some things go through, you should go through a lot of cycles. And a burn cycle is interesting. I use ash from my wood pile when I burn stuff. I use a little ash, but this year I'm thinking about just going in and just going ahead, lighting it up to clean off that cover and get my fresh start from there. Just something to try this year to see what kind of benefits may or may not happen out of there. What might regrow, your covers and things. So
Y'all stay tuned to the
Oh,
news
wait
to
one
see
sec,
how
hold
this
on.
goes.
Hey, Sniff, you're real quiet right now, buddy. Yeah.
Lord.
Well, it sounds like you're talking in the back of the shop. That's interesting. I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Cheers, Cheddar
No.
Bomb.
I was just talking shit. So I had just watch the news to see how that goes with you. Man burns down half of southern Illinois. It's like, oh.
Well, as welders, we generally have access to what they call tiger torches, or some people call them brush torches.
A weed burner? That's literally
Yeah.
what we call them around here, is a fucking weed burner.
Yeah.
Is that any better?
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Okay.
Back in action.
Yeah, I was gonna say I tried that burning in my garden last spring. I had the fall before. I had a lot of grass growing in it, a lot of grass. It gave a real nice cover to burn in the spring. So I figured, oh hell yeah, I'll burn that grass, and it'll kill the seed, and I won't have any more grass growing up this year. It didn't do fuck all to the seed. It just burned so fast, but it laid a nice layer of carbon down, but it didn't do anything to the seeds. And well,
Yeah, you didn't kill the root stock. You didn't kill any of the, not hot enough or long enough to actually.
Well, actually, I could, like, if I walked out there, I could see like the little green sprouts starting, and I could pick them up, and there's a seed attached. I don't know what it was, some kind of grass got in the garden, and I think my neighbor was seeded me. I don't know.
But that's the thing, right? Some things need the fire to reseed. Some things don't give a shit, right? They're so hardy that they're just waiting for the shit to get burned from them so they can grow up through it,
Next spring, me and the little red tractor are going to make a new garden in a new spot with no grass seeds.
How do you feel the burn did overall for maybe the health and or the health of the overall garden? Did you see any change by doing it?
Probably not. No, I didn't really notice anything because it just
Not enough there to.
I kept at it for about almost 6 weeks or so, and then the grass got ahead of me. You know,
The grass
Oh,
loves
so
it.
you continually kept doing it? Yeah, you were just fucking making that grass fucking grow.
Yeah, no, it's starting. New garden, new spot this year. That's going to be a good spot for lawn. I can tell by the way the grass is growing.
Yeah.
It can be green as fuck over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best part of your lawn once you move that fucking garden.
Yeah.
That's my plan. If I move my garden enough, I'll have nice front lawn all around me.
Just have a fucking great garden everywhere, or a great lawn everywhere.
Yeah. 4 years ago, I plowed up the front lawn, and all I did was level it out over the next couple of years, and it's a great lawn right now. I'm maybe this spring I might put my grass seed on, but I've been mowing it for the last 2 years. It turned into a wonderful lawn.
That's what you kind of find out, man. If you just mow what's there, eventually you just get a nice lawn.
Yeah, well, it was
Pretty
all
fucking
weeds.
easy.
Yeah, the first year it was just weeds, clumps of weeds. I cutting them down. Then around those clumps of weeds, grass seed kind of stuck there. And the next spring, we get grass growing in spots, some more weeds. And like last summer, it was mostly grass, so it choked out the weeds. So let nature take its course.
Yep. Yep. It'll do what it does.
Yeah.
That's the cool part, right? If you just create the canopy, nature will fill it in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens. You know, you look at your forest and shit. They created a canopy. When you see those invasive trees and shit, and you see like the little scraggly fucking shit at the bottom of the forest floor that's just trying to get up, you know, you finally see the bad things that happens. But that's what happens, right? It creates a canopy, and then whatever can thrive in that canopy, that's what fucking thrives. And that's how it works.
Like just go walking all the way to rail bed somewhere where it's just nothing but a mound of stone years ago, and you know, the rail, they stopped using it and everything just grew up over the rail bed. Now there's grass and trees and everything else growing just on a base of stone. So
I always laughed when I would work at the powerhouses and you would just see fucking clumps of just healthy grass and life and shit in the middle of the coal pile, just hanging out, being like just 100% coal, nothing else there, and you just got life fucking hanging out going, this will work.
Or rooftops. You see some of the older rooftops. You get like every once in a while you get up there, you're like, fuck shit, haven't seen this for a few weeks. We got a sprout with a leaf on it and everything. Like if we would have left
that's the shit makes me want to like live in Japan. Like, 'cause, you know, they've got like that perfect weather for like succulents. I've seen that shit, and it might be fake or whatever, but where they're just growing succulents for a roof line across their house. Like, I want that. That is the most bitchin' fucking thing.
That's some hobbit ass shit, man.
Dude, that is cool as fuck. All right, that is cool as fuck. I would live in a cave in the side of a hill. All right, so I could be a hobbit, except I probably like Hughes more than.
What do they call them? Earth ships. Build yourself an Earth ship.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, weren't those the round ones? The spaceship looking fucking things?
No, they're just Earth ships are just the ones that are built into the side of the fucking, or they're built into the ground or into the side of the
Face
hill.
south.
I seen one.
and
I
have
want to
glass
say
fronts.
Arizona.
Yeah.
And this guy was too smart for his own good. He built his house like in like a symbiotic way with the earth, where it was like there was no doors, but the wind wouldn't come in because of the way like he had his hallway shaped and shit like that. And like it was just intense, man. Solar panels here and this and that, and completely in the earth and part of the earth and working with it. It was
Where was
like
he at?
his running water was like a spring.
No, where was he at, G-Bay?
I want to say Arizona.
Oh, so the wind couldn't get in, but them goddamn scorpions
Oh, yeah. I think they
fucking
get
roll
into
through, right?
You
Like,
gotta go everywhere
all
with a
in.
fucking black light, dude. Fucking them little bastards to get you.
not like that couple that wanted to live with the grizzly bears and you know study them and you know and then the grizzlies ate them. So
Yeah, I was gonna
it's
say,
kinda-
ask him how it worked out for him. Oh yeah, that's right. He's not here.
It's
Like,
like, it always seems to be the case when you get one of them big badass animals and you're like, you're my pet. That motherfucker's thinking you're its equal the whole time until you piss it off. And then it's like, you know what? I don't think you're my equal no more.
Yeah.
With something of the claw that's what 4 inches long, and the paw itself is the size of a dinner plate.
Mm-hmm.
and they
Bro,
okay, eat meat.
I'm scared of like the 1x1 inch fucking murder mitten my cat has. All right, I don't want
Murder
a
mitten.
dinner plate size murder mitten coming my way. That's scary.
Murder mitten. Fuck.
Bears are like, they're all peaceful and chill when they're, moseying through the meadow, munching on some berries. Piss one off and steal its salmon, and then see what it does. It's gonna rip your fucking head right off.
Yeah.
Black bears are like twitchy, but grizzly bears are just like, they'll power through you. They just
Well, if you mess
Fucking-
with like a cub, a black bear cub, the mom
Oh, yeah.
will get real crazy.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
fuck yeah.
That's about
what I
the
mean by
only
twitchy.
time-
They're like
Yeah.
unpredictable, twitchy little animals. I don't like the black bears, man, because they'll come charging at you and shit more than a grizzly. But the problem with a grizzly is a grizzly will just eat you.
Yeah,
Once
that's the
he's
thing.
on
And the
you-
black bear's got short man complex of bear world.
Yeah.
right?
He
They're
wants to
fucking
spike
little
you,
guys,
man.
so they're all fucking. They get all Dan on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Grizzly just is
on
like
your
fucking. Well, that's hibernation food right there. Chomp chomp.
Touche.
Love you, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
my
glad
wife-
I live.
the
I don't
black
have
goat-
predators around here. What do we got? Coyotes, and they say there's cougars, but
Yeah.
I only see them
that's
at the
same
bar.
here.
Only there at the bar, yeah.
Most of them are in the
Or-
bigger cities, G-Bet.
Where my wife grew up, they had fucking black bears all over, but they would mostly just go sit at the dump. So they just called them the dump
Yep.
bears.
Yep.
And they wouldn't get up because they're just over there fucking gorging themselves. They wouldn't even bother you. You go throw your shit in the dump 20 feet away from them, and they don't.
Yeah,
fucking
why run
move.
after that person when there's
That
a bag?
motherfucker's like, hey, what'd you bring us? He'll probably
Yeah.
chase the trash before it chase you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Trash. Yeah, we get a lot of them up here in cottage country because there's
Yeah.
people who have their summer homes up there, so there's seasonal dumping, I guess you'd say, in some of these transfer stations and stuff. And it's just
Yep.
too tempting, I guess.
Yeah.
Or some of them get stuck on islands and shit. Like bears do swim, obviously, get around, but you'll get one stuck on an island, and then you're like, oh, your cottage is fucked for the summer if he decides to stick around. Like you're one of three people that are his food source.
We saw one fucking swimming across the lake at when we were out in Wabigoon there in Northwest Ontario. Just fucking my wife's cousin comes ripping across the lake in his fishing boat, and he's like, "There's a fucking bear out there." So I jumped in the boat with him with my camera, and we ripped out there, and I got some pictures of him.
I'm sure it's on my phone somewhere. I was in Algonquin Park here in Ontario canoeing, and I seen some, it's super calm out, you're all blazed up. Fucking, I could see a V in the water, and I'm like, something's
Yeah.
making its way across the lake. So I'm paddle over. And as I'm paddling over, I realize there's a fucking bird up there that saw the same thing I saw. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to kill back here and watch nature take its course, right? This was a big, healthy bush seagull. This wasn't your beach seagull living on garbage. This was a fish-eating fucking seagull, big bird. And this was a tiny little squirrel swimming island to fucking mainland or whatever. And I'm like, sorry, squirrel, but like, I'm going to watch you get eaten. That squirrel kicked the shit out of that seagull in the water. Like the bird gave up. It was awesome. He attacked him 25 times, probably trying to eat this squirrel. So
Seagulls are pretty fucking stupid.
yeah, but okay. But it was fun to watch, man. The squirrel would like turn on its back, claw on
Hilarious.
the bird and shit, kicking it, biting it.
Yeah.
Right. I have, since I've like moved to the country, I've kind of gotten not a fascination, but birds have amused me a lot more. We've got a lot of eagles and owls and shit by me now where I'm at. And this summer, I was watching just a guy mowing, right? He was mowing out by the cemetery out by me. And there was this fucking red-tailed hawk that was sitting there eating something, and he was not going to move for that mower. He said, motherfucker, this is my food, you're going to move. And so the guy kind of got as close as he could. I mean, he damn near mowed what that fucking bird was eating. Got that close. Well, apparently it pissed that bird off because that thing just jumped up and started dive bombing that dude. He couldn't drive that fucking mower away fast enough from that thing attacking his ass. It was one of the funniest things. I stopped. Like, I live in a very small town, so if you stop and watch something, you're laughing at somebody, half the town's watching you doing it, and they're going to talk about you on Facebook later. You know what I'm saying? I did, man. I stopped. I sat there
Y'all
for like
see
5
Fluff out
minutes
there
watching,
again, staring at the fucking sky?
laughing at this guy, not fucking helping nothing. Fucking.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Funny as shit.
I figured you. I was like, that poor little squirrel, man. If that bird had fucking talons, you were toast. You're lucky it was that bird. Any other bird, you would have been eaten. But it was
Right?
fun to watch nature fight in the middle of a lake. Like, straight up.
Like in the lake too. That's kind of fucking awesome.
Yeah. You get to see some cool stuff when you get out there by yourself doing like either a multi-day canoe trip or hiking or whatnot. Like I've seen some big deer, moose, beavers. I seen this. I don't know what they were. Maybe suckers. They weren't trout. They were some sort of fish. But a little like tributary stream in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I could see, shit moving. And so I went up to it. It was thousands of fish doing whatever fish do, doing some sort of ritual or whatever. But it was neat to watch, man. Just in the middle of nowhere. And I was thinking too, like, man, if you were a raccoon, you stumbled upon this shit, fuck yeah.
Right?
8,000 fish. Take it. Or just like falling over trees or stuff like that.
These
that?
right here, these are the Triangle Octane by Chaos Kush Testers. Let's see. That's what's in this
Are they
bed.
in
So
the bed? Oh, they are in the bed now. Nice.
yep, everybody is in the bed currently. So, and it really shows. You can see it. Oops, sorry, get the camera up here a little bit. You can
Got
see
much
it's
happier.
already, how much happier the stretch just from this node to this node. It's taken. It realizes it's got more room to work with. They're happy as shit. Even to the point where you can see that new growth's getting taking a little bit much, but that's okay. It's not fucking frying. So yeah, you can just see how much happier each one is. So I'm gonna give them just a little bit, see how they stretch out a little bit now that they have room, so I can figure out how to prune them down for the bed. But they're looking darn fine in here, and really really took to the transplant. So in here, everybody just got watered from being very dry last night, so they're just now kind of starting to come back to life. Some of them quicker than others. You can see that one back there, this one, and this one really, really kind of excelling when it comes to how they're taking to everything. So
When are
I
they
knew it
going
was.
in the bed?
Have they
There
shown
you go.
you sex?
Fucking worms. Shit, where you go, fucker? God damn, they're fast. You know how fast the fucking worm is? It's really surprising. Almost everybody in here has shown me sex. I chucked out one fucking male so far, guaranteed male. I know I have my favorite one, the tallest one, and the one I'm a little curious about have all showed female. So I'm super excited about that. I believe this whole back half, the whole back half is guaranteed female. These two haven't shown me yet. And this one, regardless, I don't even know if I want to fucking keep it. It's been
Tortured.
bad camera work. It's been just a little fucking whiny the whole time. So,
Tortured.
but these motherfuckers ain't got no torture. They're so happy.
Pull the cup off the bottom of it. Let's see the root then.
This one ain't even broke out yet.
Okay. All right. All right.
Ain't even broke out yet.
But it's in there squealing.
Ow. But but this one, man, I have just got my eye on this one right here. I love the growth of it. It's stayed happy. You can just see the roots starting to fucking pop out of the bottom right there, actually. But structure on it is a touch tight.
I might
But-
change when you get them up out of them cups, though.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to stretch just to give me the stretch I kind of want, and then once I top it, I really can pick. This has given me so many options for training and picking my sites. So it's not. This borders on too tight for me, but it's right at it. But I really love this top growth, the way it wants to spread out the canopy. how happy it stayed with its situation. So definitely got my eye on this one. It's got the only thing I don't like is it's only got a touch of a stem rub right now. Now we're only I believe today is day 50 on the nose. I would have to check that. But if y'all haven't tried it, go to tenttracker.com and fucking use your shit. Free. Track your stuff. Easy. Haha. But so I believe it's day 50, and I do want to get everybody in the bed. So as soon as I know for a fact what these two want to do, they're all going in. So, but I mean, health of the bed is fucking on point, man. I mean, I keep chopping. You can see how many times I have chopped this fucking thing to keep it down, just the layers, and it just keeps. These beans are just
Is that a
keep
fucking
binding.
radish? What is that thing?
It's yucca,
Yeah.
not yucca.
Yucca.
y-
Yucca.
One of them. Fucking, I forget the name of it. It's a.
Oh, daikon.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that looks like
thank
a
you,
daikon.
fucking
Yeah.
daikon. God damn, it would not come to my head.
Yeah, those are amazing outside.
They are. Well, I'm gonna see
Oh.
how fucking. I'm gonna see how
You
good
can
it is
grow those
inside.
things big as fuck.
Well, what the farmers do is they fucking lop off that green and then let the root just die out in the bed, and then
Yes.
the green die out on top.
That's what I did actually outside this year. I got a bunch of radishes and shit. I just let them die out there.
Some
So
people eat 'em.
that's one of your practices for your compaction of your soil, and that's why it's in this no-till mix. I actually need to shuck out some of those things because
Yeah,
this is not a bed that's going to be compacted anytime soon.
right.
So I don't need these big fucking tubers down there to be diving down there and breaking up that soil bed.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need that. It's fine. All of that's going to go back in because I'm going to leave it there and it's just going to break back down into the bed, but it's not needed. You know, I could be, it'd be better off having, you know, more of this clover right here to fill in that space just for the benefit it brings rather than the daikon. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
You ever thought about just buying each variety separate and making your
Just
own?
making your own cover.
yes,
Yeah.
I have. And once this next mix that I have is gone, I think that's what I'm going to do is just buy. I'm going to buy like all the clover varieties and then just some of the grass varieties. And
Because you got some damn vines and shit.
oh, right, yeah. Well, these
The
are
beans?
beans.
Okay, got
Oh,
the
the
beans.
beans.
Okay.
Yeah, you got beans. You got
Are they
like I said,
peas?
you got
Are they
those are
peas or
peas.
beans?
Those
Yeah,
are
they look
peas.
like peas.
That's a pea
these
shoot.
ones.
That's a
Yeah, these
fucking
ones are
pea,
peas.
man.
The bean. I'm sorry, the beans are over here.
Yeah. Okay.
So
There you
we
go.
got the bean. We got the beans right there. Yeah. Let's see what you got like ryegrass and
Is
shit,
that a
right?
fucking fern? You got ferns in that motherfucker?
No, they're not. That
God
is that
damn.
vetch. I believe that's the vetch.
Hairy vetch.
Hairy veg.
Let's see, but yeah, so I try to keep like the flowers down and things, so we're not getting stray pollen. But there's enough
Yeah.
pollen around here that any of and enough bugs, honestly, that none of the bugs that will transfer over to pollen, they're not gonna starve anytime soon. So,
Yeah, you a bad motherfucker.
but this one, I swear to God, I think this is broccoli, and I don't know how it fucking got here.
It looks like broccoli.
Doesn't it? I fucking
mean-
swear it's broccoli. I have zero clue how the fuck
I'd
it
leave
got
that
here.
motherfucker, see if you get a floret, you know?
Well, you're right. I've chopped it once or twice, and it just keeps coming back more broccoli looking. And I'm like, well, fuck. I'm gonna let it go and see what happens. Or it's gonna get fucking canopied out by the cannabis before it has a chance. But
Yeah, that almost looks more like cauliflower to me than fucking broccoli.
yeah, I mean, it could even be kale. I mean, almost
Yeah.
fucking. If it didn't have that separation in the
A little
fucking leaf
broad-
right there,
A little broad for kale, I think.
I don't know. I've grown some pretty fucking big ass kale.
Yeah. Could be.
But
All right.
yeah, very
Rip
curious
that
on what
leaf
that
off
would.
and take a bite and tell us which one
Yeah,
it is.
fucking taste it.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Do
taste
it.
like fucking leafy greens.
Fuck! It was the poisonous one. Oh.
Tastes like fucking broccoli.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
kind
know.
of smells and tastes well.
Maybe it's
Smells and tastes like
mustard.
broccoli or
Or
cauliflower.
fucking
It could be about the same.
Where did you
mustard
buy
seed.
this fucking mix, man? Or did you just like take all the rest
The
of your
feed store?
seeds you had? Just
Hold on.
like, hey.
I thought I had it right here. Yep, right here.
No-till solutions. Is that supposed to be a trichome?
No.
Oh,
13.
it's supposed to be a fucking tree? Or it's just supposed to be a dick?
I don't know what the fuck that's
It's the
supposed to be.
fucking mothership, bro, beaming down the seeds. Come on, man. You know
Yeah, that's what it is. God damn it. All right, did you see all that? There you go.
Yes, sort of.
Okay, here I'll even just read it off for you. It's crimson clover, white clover, medium red clover, yellow blossom sweet clover, hairy vetch, common vetch, flax, fenugreek, forage peas, buckwheat, cowpeas, millet, and lentils.
So who knows what the fuck that is? Buckwheat? No, definitely not buckwheat, right?
No. it's
No,
not
buckwheat would be more like a fucking tall stander like that.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
grass, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know.
Though,
I just find it super fun seeing all the different varieties of shit. And I was actually talking with Kingfisher not so long ago about how it was super interesting once these got in. I almost have a struggle with keeping the seeds or getting the seeds to germinate in this bed because I need to basically just kind of like water it with a fucking like a 1 gallon sprayer because I just need to get the top wet and consistently. I need to put a decent cover down on it because it just doesn't hold the moisture long enough to fucking let some of the longer germinating things.
Jeez, Snoop.
I got a lot of hairy vetch, buddy. But it just doesn't let a lot of those germinate. And I mean, I can dig through here. It'd be hard to fucking see, but I can poke through here and just fucking roll up a ton of seed, right? That's just ungerminated. So I've been just hand misting this daily about 2 times a day when I come down here because I don't want to get, here, you can see down here, we're already saturated down here. I don't need and I don't want shit to get crazy and anaerobic or fucked up by just holding and constantly putting too much water down to the bottom of this. So I'm just, I got to just try to lightly hit the fucking top of this to get that stuff to explode out like this does.
Okay.
But the bed's healthy. As you can see, like, you have the health and the nutrients in the bed. Everything's good once you get past that top layer. But the top layer is just basically solid compost. So it just doesn't, once it dries, it's kind of hard. It gets that hard texture to it. And so, I could probably make up a few. I could probably do like a yucca root, like tea or something, make it for that and get a little more just, or like aloe, so it would hold a little more water there in the top end. They get some saponins, I believe they're called. Right.
Yeah.
Saponins. So, but no, things are going great. And now these are all the Blue Thunder Bomb. I don't know if I said what that is. So that's the Shishkaberry by Cherry Pie Kush from Ozark. So very, very fucking excited to see what comes out of this. Like I said, I got some eyes on 3 right here. So these 3 are the ones I'm kind of they've been kind of showing out. So like I said, I really need to see if something will get just a little more rub out of that. Because there's just not much right now on the stem rubs for anybody that's really standing out. So,
Okay.
but it's been fun, and like I said, I've definitely got one that I fucking love the look of. So we'll see how
Nice.
that do. Yeah, we need to get him in bed. So after the show, I'm gonna go through here real hard. We're gonna see what. Well, fuck, we don't need to go real hard. That's female right there. Maybe looking male-ish. Let me fucking.
Tortured.
I'm not torturing. You got to get the goddamn leaves out of the way.
Hmm. I'm just saying he looks tortured.
That's female. There you go. I know it's not had. Well, like I said, these were very dry this morning, right before we started, and I just gave them a real heavy watering, fucking get them back up. So
I think the
they
rest
are.
of them look grand, man. That one.
Well, that one looks a little fucking pissy too.
Yeah, there was another
Just-
one too.
It was
I seen them.
Right back there. Right back there.
Nope. Left.
Both.
Left.
That's the one I'm
Nope.
working on.
Nope. That's
Yeah,
right. Left.
That's a super sad one.
Left. Up. Oh no! Right
Oh,
there in
that
the middle.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
This
That
one,
is too.
yeah, this one is still. Ooh, fuck! Look at all the worms. Fast little bastards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to help, but they're so low
Keep
They-
cut.
picking the fucking cups up.
They are, but you can see the you can see all the die off from that one. So now that they're undercover, the roots will pop out a little better. Kind of
Oh, I
stay
bet
there.
you pop that cup off and it's solid white.
Shouldn't be. They only got transplanted a couple days ago. Let's find out.
Okay.
Hold on 1 sec.
Oh, now we're on the shelf. All right.
It ain't too bad.
Okay, not terrible.
That's pretty good for a couple days ago.
Yep, not bad at all. So I've definitely got plenty more time in here. I just, at this level, I mean, look how thick them fuckers are. You can see all them nice feeders coming off. Those are nice. Those are nice fucking roots right there, buddy. But
I don't know how
yeah.
much time you think you have left. I'd be like, man, it's time.
I got
go.
like a
Look at
couple
the
days.
bottom. Look at the bottom.
yeah, I got a couple things. Oh, fuck that bottom. That's all right. That ain't even that swirly. That's like one little section of fucking roots. Look at that. See, that's
I hear you.
plenty of room. Plenty of room. Yeah. But no, this one, it's thirsty a lot. Like I say, you can see she's drinking that cup fast. So it was dry as fuck this morning, and she's just trying to. It's already half as light as it was when I fed it. So today I'll
I'm
be.
not gonna say shit. My root checks
Yeah.
do not look like that. My root checks are fucking mad usually.
Fruit
So-
checks are bad.
Nah, man. So I'm happy with everything that's going on. So, and actually, that was fucking weird. So I was just looking at this one. It definitely showed female on one side, but it almost looked like it had fucking balls on the other side.
Uh-oh.
Well, I didn't look real hard. I'm trying to fucking show you guys with a camera and me looking. So,
It's okay.
oh yeah, this is. Yeah. I'm gonna send you guys a picture of that one on Discord. That's interesting. Looks like it's got a ball on one side and a fucking very pronounced pistol on the other.
Well, is it just one singular pistol? Because a lot of times, if it ain't got
No,
the
sir,
two,
that's a double.
okay. Alright. So I've seen them males throw like one. You'd be like, oh, that's a girl, and next thing you know, motherfucker.
That's what I had that one Black Widow that did that. Remember that? I showed you that? That was like the
Yeah.
super male.
Yeah.
Super male.
That definitely looks like a ball right there. For a fact, looks like a ball. But that big old standing out. I'll get back in there later. Fuck it. Anyway. Get out of here. Come back and talk to y'all. How's the old fucking Thunderdome kicking off?
Oh, it's good. I got all the shit fucking bagged and ready to move. So,
This is how my
Yeah.
roots are always fucking root bound. This one's not as bad,
Colton.
but they're usually like all the way up to the top, just fucking
Yeah.
yellow root. Way too long in the cups.
Yeah, I don't want mine to sit in those cups too long. I can already see how much happy they were when they went to the cup, and now I want to hurry up and get them in that bed. Once they get there, I mean, I I told y'all I'm gonna try to keep it fucking small, manageable this time. Don't want to get crazy. I don't even want to put a fucking net up. You know, I'm looking at like a 3 to 4 foot plant. And if that fucking thing can't hold itself up in 3 to 4 foot, you suck. So that's
Well,
that's what I'm gonna try to get at this round. You know, I'm definitely gonna be pruning for nice sturdy branches and shit, if absolute possible. So
what
we'll
I'm
see.
saying is like pot size dictates structure of plant too,
Oh
right?
yeah,
So
big
if
time.
you run it in a small one, sometimes they'll, roots will kill each other and all kinds of crazy stuff happens and,
Well, I've
just
always been a fan, and I don't know why I did. Oh, I didn't do it this time because of the fact that I didn't have enough soil on hand to do what I normally do. Normally, you guys watched. I like to just kind of almost start them in those half or 1 gallon pots, and then let that whole life sit there until they show me sex on that plant. And usually by that time, I've got a real nice tight, uh, getting tight fucking structure inside of there, um, and it kind of forces that plant to then side branch. You're forcing that plant to
yeah.
think that, all right, it's branch time. So that's when I know they're definitely branching, they're coming off, they're really and they're focused on, they're like, all right, then I like to get them down in that big bed, because then those branches then extend and I don't know. I've had great luck doing it that way. Just going from that, you get the structure, I top it once. That's it, and I will, pick out branches and things if it's crazy thick ass plant, but I've always been a big fan of, help using the pot size to help you, you know, get the structure on your plant.
Oh, absolutely. I'm pro that. I don't know, skip through the solos pretty quick.
Yeah, I wish I had more soil this round because I would not have them in fucking solo cups. I hate the
Yeah.
damn things. I mean, the solo cups are pretty much here anymore for tomatoes and peppers.
Now I'll pop seeds in them and move to half gals. I got some
Yeah,
square half gals.
pretty quick.
Well, as soon as they come up and I fill the cup halfway, and then they come up, and then I'll backfill to the cotyledons, and then let them
Okay.
roll out till they're like I don't know,
Cheers, Ruby. Have a good one, bro.
I guess
Here's the.
second node on the real leaves, so fourth or fifth node. Pull
Mhm.
them out, throw them in a half gal, let them go from there. Root development. I just don't want the tap root to get hit and then start to do that corkscrew bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I don't mind as long as it's not, you know, 70 fucking wraps around the bottom of it and then wrapped in with all the other, because there's been many a time, and a lot of times you can just pull it out and it'll just kind of unscrew itself, right? You just have that long dangly ass taproot just being like, all right, well, let's do that, because it only had a few wraps down there. And I love when that happens because, right, yeah, I do, though. I'll dig a nice deep channel and I'll kind of move it around, stretch it out so that it doesn't think that it's kind of confined or trapped down. I'm not just going to coil it at the bottom of my fucking hole just like it was in that cup.
Right.
Oh shit, that's what I do.
I hope not. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Fucking dig a hole, put it in.
you can do the old root prune thing. I always like to grab
Absolutely.
mine and give them the rip, pop
But
them
that
out. You know.
Yeah,
was the
I
one
will.
thing I
I
liked
take the
about
bottom
this
and
round.
rip it out like that if I
Yeah.
need to,
Yeah.
which I usually need to.
What you usually.
I usually take them and just break them up in 4 spots, like me.
Yeah.
Break them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of untighten it. Just give them some fucking
Just
space to
dig
breathe.
that finger down in there like that.
Absolutely. Just fucking right up the middle of it, right up the.
Look for the taproot with it.
With that being said,
That's what I just had my mouse on the fucking dab frog. I was just waiting. Fucking slackers.
Finger in the taproot.
Man, I've been getting back into the ball vape again. Now that my cough has subsided, and god damn it, this thing has smacked me a few times.
Oh, it's so nice, isn't it?
Pretty nice. It is.
I gotta get back to making some more fucking handles for these. All mine are fucking old. I like to change it up. That's why I had to fucking buy a lathe. By the time I bought so many fucking handles and dumb shit for these things to change it up, like I'm fucking changing its clothes every goddamn day. Well, I got paid for itself already. No time at all. Just the fucking stupid handles for myself.
Oh, we were showing them off the other day, me and somebody. Big old fatty hands.
Yeah. Gotta send you some of my new designs. I like my new designs like way fucking better. Something with a little more fucking style to it, like this one here. Fucking feels nice. Got some nice sweeps. Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, I saw something yesterday. I meant to tag you in it, but it was on Facebook, so I wasn't able to. I don't know how to do that. But Buddy had glued together a shit ton of colored pencil crayons.
yeah. And
He made a log out of pencil crayons, basically. It turned out pretty cool when he was all done with it. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, I've seen a few people doing that, and skateboard decks is cool too. When you cut them up and stack them and glue them.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, some of them guys, and that's more of an art, is doing the cutting and figuring of the fucking angles and stacking and gluing.
There's a guy that does the skateboard ones that fucking, holy shit, man. He cuts and stacks those. It's like making Damascus steel. Just fucking
It is.
cut and stack and glue, cut and stack and glue, cut and stacking. But the patterns in the end, holy shit, fucking beautiful. You would never guess that it was a skateboard.
And then some of these, man, like there's one guy I was watching, he's doing it, with all woods, but different exotics and different colors and shit. When you get the fucking some of them with the small pieces, and since it's, like you said, it's like fucking Damascus. So once you turn it and the Chatoyans hits, you just see that all of a sudden one piece disappears and another piece fucking shows up, and it's like fucking, it's almost like one of those when you walk by it at fucking the Halloween posters.
Oh yeah.
When you walk by and it's normal and then it's fucking zombie, kind of like that shit, man. You just keep doing this to it, and you're like, what the fuck? Cheers, Todd.
Yeah, I'm all set up, guys. I'm gonna about to bust out a couple of more hearts out of a jump of maple there. So I'm going to mute up and switch cameras and play.
Sweet.
I'll just leave that on the router there the rest of the show.
Nice. Yeah, man, this is such a multifaceted show, man. You want to see some weed, you want to see some fucking CNC work. I mean, we've got it all for you.
Yeah, it's much too loud to even attempt to talk right now. Yeah, it's much too loud to even attempt to talk when it's running. So I'll just mute up and have at her. Have a good day, guys. Have a good day, everyone.
Cheers, Neff.
Cheers.
Yeah, that was always one of those, like, I'll try to talk to you boys and, like, go out to the fucking garage, do some turning on the lathe. It's like, man, I can't fucking talk to you motherfuckers and do that at the same time. It doesn't fucking work.
Well, you should just do what he does and just flip it over, and, you get to watch Santa in the workshop,
Santa. Hey-yo! More weed. Hold on. And
Can you hear myself? There we go. Is this the veg station where everything spends way too long?
Yeah.
But these are all re-veg clones. Like you can see, they got some fucking shit going on. Then we got these fun right out of a nug.
Damn.
you gotta love a successful re-veg.
What was that?
This is the latkes. This is from Jute Grow. It's pancakes by Kosher Kush Breath. And excuse me, I think I found something pretty special with that one. So that's where that one got re-veg.
Okay.
And then I got this. This is a mystery machine. One of the mystery machines, also re-veg.
Yep.
I cut these nugs off these branches. It was like week 5 or 6 or something like that. but they made it. This one hasn't
Yeah.
so far. It's struggling.
Little struggling. Yeah,
Same with that one.
that's okay. Give them
Struggling.
time.
Then I got some seedlings here. I got some Sweet Island Pine, which is pine tar by Sweet Island Skunk.
Look at that fat ass leaf.
Yeah, this thing's fatty. And then I got some Pablo's Private Reserve from Tiki Madman. And then these big ones over here, these are Wilbur's from Hurton, Alberton.
Okay.
And that's the Charlotte's Web by Freedom Dream, I think. So that should be straight CBD.
Nice.
And one of them's got a funk to it. I think it's this one. Like already has a fucking, yeah, it's like greasy and gassy and dirty smelling stem rub. But it smells good. It's not like unappealing in any way.
You need to move them fuckers just a little closer to the light. See them fucking topped over there. Every one of them is leaning towards that bitch.
Oh, I turn them every couple days. It's like that, and then they lean the other way.
It's stalk training, right?
That's right. We got a bunch of shit in here too. That's all. These are my freak shows. The ones that I bred. All this shit's getting cloned. I just gotta fucking. Oh, I gotta go through all my phenos and decide which cuts to keep. Got the big flower room. This is a Gary Payton by Jealousy. With a few tops coming out.
Damn. Oh shit, that fucker gave you something, didn't it?
But this is the one that's fucking, it's weak at the crotches. Come on, fucking zoom.
Oh, we.
I've already lost a bunch of branches that have just, like you can see this one fucking snapped. Just fucking couldn't hold its own weight. Even though there's nothing on it yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be rough later.
Yeah. And I got the Death Bubba here. All trellised up. So these are one week flips today. I just flipped them. And then this is Joel Scott's Durban Poison right here. And this one, I just trellised these back to, literally just to spread them out. They were fucking like growing real tight together.
Yeah,
So,
it wants to grow on top of itself.
Yeah. So I just stretched it out with the trellis there. But should have pretty decent. He's got good stacking already for week one. It's gonna stay pretty tight. Hopefully. Yeah, this one, I'm excited about this one, but it's making me nervous with those fucking branches being so weak. I feel like some of them I've already had to fucking tie them up. But
It'd be an interesting one.
yeah, if it grows nicely, it'll grow a lot of fucking butt.
It'd be interesting to get that one tested.
Yeah. Well, I've run this one before. Ran it not too long ago, and it was good. And the clones are the same. Like in the other room, I've got two clones of this, and they're kind of the same way. They're kind of weak at the crotches, but I don't have any other plant that's anything like that. Like it's not. So if it is something bad, it hasn't spread to the other cuts. You know, good yet. But here's my pepper jalapeno plant. I brought into the flower this time. We'll see if we can make some of these spicy.
you have any growing on very woody parts of the stem?
Pardon?
Do you have any peppers that are on very woody branches? I see like your bottom's getting real nice and woody, and some of the two mains are really coming out. So typically those will be on those really woody parts.
Mm-hmm.
They will be higher in
Interesting.
the hot shit.
Schofield units.
Yeah, but what's it called? Capsaicin.
Yeah, capsaicin.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, that's that.
hey, Big Word want to know how old that plant is.
Hey, puppies. Oh, the pepper plant?
Yeah.
We're coming up on 2 years.
Very
It's like a little over a year and a half right now. I planted it in our garden tower 2 summers ago. So this summer it'll be like, I don't know, probably in the middle of the summer it'll be 2 years old. It's coffee plant.
Okay.
And grow some of my own beans. All right, put me off of here now. Fluff.
All right.
There we go. I did it.
Hey, good job, buddy.
How many beans do you get off a coffee plant? Is there a...
No clue. Nope.
I didn't do the muting part. Oh,
How long does it take to
Bud
grow a cup
Swisher,
of
that
coffee?
was Colton's garden, man. It's looking damn good. Sorry, what were you saying, G-Bay?
Well, I just saying how big words like how long does it take to grow a cup of coffee? Not too long. It's kind of like the pineapple thing.
Yeah,
Right.
kind of like the pineapple thing.
Yeah, and I think actually it's an altitude thing to produce good coffee beans. If I
They need
remember
to be up
correctly.
the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Real question is, are you going to run your beans through your cat, or are you going to just...
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, then I'm gonna sell them to motherfuckers for
right.
$200 a fucking pound.
Homegrown Canadian cat shit fucking coffee. You
Yeah.
don't get no better than that.
Oh,
That's right.
That certain
What do they
twang.
call
to it.
that? I gotta look that up now. I forgot. Oh yeah, Kopi Luwak.
Don't you fucking call me that.
What'd you say?
How much is one cup? Between $20 and $100 per cup.
No.
cat shit. It's the terp.
And so how many times are you going to use those beans, though? I mean, you're really going to run the shit out of those. So, like, one grind of beans is going to couple cups. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to get a few pots out of that. So,
Yeah.
man, you're going to make some money off that fucking cat shit.
Maybe that's where the
Right.
term "shit's weak" came from. You know, like after a couple of
That's some weak shit.
rundowns. Yeah, weak shit.
Oh, how stoned you got to be to put that one together? That's good. I like it.
Well, 2 cents getting all technical. Thought it was his monkey. It's a cat. No, I don't know. It is a.
A civet.
Well, you know what, 2 cent? I don't have a goddamn monkey, so we're going to use a fucking cat.
It
Right?
comes from a civet, and a civet is like a fucking. It looks like a mix between a possum and a monkey.
Is that almost like a ringtail or something? Real fucked up looking face, like jump around, big fluffy tail or shit?
Yeah. Here, hold
Yeah.
on.
Are they the ones eating it?
Yeah.
Right,
It looks
noob?
kind of like a
Yeah,
cat.
this is what I'm about.
Coffee asshole freak. Yeah, right.
Not around here, you won't.
Not around
There you
Whoa.
go. That's the motherfucker.
here. Okay.
Oh man, he's cute. Look at that. I'd own one of those.
That one is kind of cute.
Definitely has
Ah,
a
man.
tasty Cheerio for sure. Give me some of them
Yeah,
beans.
dropping them beans out. Look at them.
Dude, that black one up there in the middle looks pretty vicious.
Looks like a payday, you know.
So
It
what do
does
you
look
do?
like a fucking payday.
That is fucking weird. So they just put trays out and they eat them and poop them all day and harvest them.
Yeah, they literally harvest the turds.
Okay.
And do you think that whole place just smells like coffee, or do you think it smells like fucking shit?
No,
Well,
Do you
like
think the
shit.
coffee?
it smells
Like,
like poo.
how?
It probably smells like poo.
Yeah, it's probably a poo smell. And
Oh, Dr. Lieblow serving it on the train. Fuck yeah, cat shit coffee
So-
free.
But they're eating the raw berries, so you still gotta fucking roast the shit.
yeah, turd.
Hey, so you,
Idiots.
that goes from being a kind of amusing job of working with those cute little fuckers all day to then you gotta fucking smell hot. You gotta harvest shit, smell
Hot roasted shit.
Whoa.
hot roasted shit all motherfucking day.
It probably has really a coffee smell when they're roasting it, right? The beans are
I
releasing
bet.
their.
I don't
after a
know.
point, I bet it
Hopefully.
smells like
How
shit for
thoroughly,
the first
how
20
thoroughly
minutes,
do you
and then
think they
smells
wash
alright.
it? First
Because
20
it's-
minutes.
It's like the acid in the stomach of the animal that's doing the scarification or whatever you would call
Yeah.
that to the seed, right?
That's where it cures.
Breakdown of the exterior hole.
I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Hey man, why not?
I mean,
I'll
I've
buy
never
that for
searched a
$1.
turd for coffee, but you know.
Yeah, it's never been a focal point of research, and I don't think it's going to start today. But now I know it looks like a payday, and it really makes me fucking wary about eating a payday. I mean, if it wasn't bad
getting
enough.
tempted. Hey, you go. Everybody, go fucking. Add a little bit to our Patreon, and we'll order some fucking cat shit coffee, and one of us can drink.
You will order cat coffee.
I'll run it if you can get that shit in the K-Pod. I'll run it through the old Keurig.
T-Bay's like, no.
No,
Hey
I'm
man,
just-
I've
running-
tasted my labs and things. I'll give it a fucking go.
Hey, I volunteer as tribute. I'd fucking do it.
Volunteers tribute.
I'm running on a bag of like $3
Would you give
coffee
the
right
cat
now.
something?
Funny, I was grocery shopping and I seen it and I'm like, well, it's espresso, it's fine grind, high grade stuff, but let's just try it. And it's actually
High
real
octane.
tasty. Oh yeah.
Right, I used to buy this just like you just dump the water and fucking cappuccino mix in. You know, like basically the same shit you push in the button at the fucking gas station.
Mhm.
That used to be my jam for the longest until I realized that drinking that shit was about just as bad as a fucking Mountain Dew. So I might as well have just kept drinking the fucking Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love me some fucking, what was it, man? Like white chocolate toffee fucking at the Casey's gas stations.
Oh,
Holy
fuck you,
fuck.
Lord.
Bro, that cappuccino was shit. Dude, that was hyped up motherfucking adult, like chocolate milk, all right? That's what that shit was. It was fucking
So good.
sweet.
I'm with you.
I would never classify that stuff as coffee. I get it. Never. But
That's funny, Craig.
How about we don't eat the shit?
I mean, yeah, you can. You can definitely do that. We will take those
This
funds to not
Sunday
do
we
that.
accept payment for non-poop eating, and then but next Sunday though.
But Sunday, there's gonna be some shit eating around here.
Don't worry. G-Bay will break out a big Turk. He'll break out
Oh,
a
yeah.
big piece of shit.
Congealed chocolate covered goodness.
No, it is not.
No, it is not.
Not.
No, it is not.
You know, you Canadians fixed a few things, but you really fucked that one up.
It's different. I'll give you that. It's a different delicacy.
It's different. It is
Delicacy.
definitely
Yeah.
Especially if you're expecting the traditional like nougat or caramel direction. of
Yeah,
chocolate.
yeah, and then you get fucking licorice, and you're like, what the fuck's going on?
Is that the chocolate covered
Gelatin?
Turkish delight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fucking awful.
How come no one likes those but me?
Well,
Moose
because
likes
because
Moose
even
likes
Colton here is
them.
not a true Canadian, right? He
That's right.
fucking had to be yeeted up there. It's you
Yeah,
true
this one, I'm
Canadians.
not-
You
I'm
love
not
us.
there yet.
Traitors.
I'll drink your craft beer, but I'm not fucking eating that. Big turkey.
So good.
I'll drink me some fucking moose head.
Moosehead's good beer.
Moosehead's good. It's
Alex,
good.
Anything with
Peace.
moose in the front is usually good, you know?
Yeah.
Beef.
We had one when I was in college. It was literally called Moose Knuckle, and that was it was great. Actually, I still have the bottle, I think. Yeah, I do.
You have what?
He had a beer called Moose Knuckle. The camel toe.
Oh, I love it. Pizza.
I'm bad for keeping shit like this, but I like packaging and I like fucking logos and Moose Knuckles.
Oh,
Moose Knuckles.
I like
I
the
had-
play on that. That's good.
And where's that from? Probably Ontario. Oh no, Regina. It's Saskatoon. It's just, oh yeah, right there.
The Americans are gonna eat that up, man.
Brewed
That's
in
the worst
Saskatchewan.
the worst province for people to make fun of.
Right?
Saskatchewan. And then you got to throw Regina in there too.
Yeah.
Regina, Saskatchewan. Yep.
Got the best moose knuckles around.
Well, there's Moose Jaw in Saskatchewan.
That is true.
Moose and
Hey,
yeah, we got
what's going on over here? I want to get a fucking close up of this real quick.
Lunatics.
How's this going? Are we moving?
It's moving. I just
Yeah, we're going. All right.
it's doing something.
Yeah, look at her
You
go.
see wood chips flying in a
Hey,
crawler.
Snip, man. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can watch tool work if you can.
Get up in the danger zone.
Yeah.
Crank that shit up.
We'll come back to that in a bit. That's cool, man. I love fucking. I've always loved that shit, man. Those new the laser tables and things now are goddamn amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
turntables.
Yeah. In fact, you could take one of those, you could just fucking straight up make like cuts, or you just burn in a nice little fucking perfect design. I'll tell you, they're badass.
Weasel Piss Ontario. Where the fuck is this weasel?
God damn.
If there's a town, I know there's Dildo Newfoundland.
No.
Yeah, check it. DILDO.
There was a man. I just watched
We have Balzac,
Instagram.
Alberta.
Yeah, I just watched an Instagram of a bunch of the guy took a tour of the worst fucking cities in the world. You know all those fucking names like that, like Balzac and shit like that.
Yeah, we got a climax.
Cheers, bud. Cheers, Cheers, 311.
So I think I live not far from where Popeye was
Hell
from.
yeah,
so-
lobster.
Hey, yeah, Lobster's got a passport. Let's do it.
Come for some moose knuckles and joints.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to do some adventuring this summer. So anything close to south of the border that I don't got to travel for multiple days, I'll be doing some Michigan events for sure.
That's fun. Orneytown.
Hey, Lobster, you still got a reason to frequent up there in Canada?
Horny.
Haven't heard that one in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Balzac, Alberta. That's a good one.
Fuck Jeffro, that's what I've got in fucking K-Cups. The Balzac's coffee.
Bard's blend.
Just so I can say I'm drinking Balzac's for breakfast.
And Moose
Yeah,
Knuckles for
I got
dinner.
Balzac all up in my mouth.
Wake up for Balzac's and moose knuckles for dinner.
Moose knuckles and doinks.
I'm just doing myself in over here. Fuck. Oh god. Nice, Jeff.
And yes, that is us.
Oh fuck, man. Well, shit. On that, man, it's about that goddamn time for us. So what's everybody got going on for the fucking weekend?
And I'm gonna head to work and change oil in a truck and a welder. So
Well, all right, that sucks. Let's move on. Shit.
Yeah. Pass.
Yeah, pass. Don't want to do that. How about you, Colt? What you got going on?
Well, I'm gonna fucking probably squish this Hawaiian
See,
Black
G-Bag,
Widow.
do you see how to sound like you're doing something fun? All
Yeah,
right, let's try this
both
again.
dealing with oil. Just one is a little higher grade, better to have fun with.
I
Mine's not.
squished this one last night. It's really green.
Ooh, yeah, you hit a lot of plant matter in that one, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's
How's
flower,
it taste,
flower
though?
rosin, so I haven't tasted
Yeah.
it yet. I just did it last night. You can see the bubbles. I stirred it
Yeah,
up.
gassing off a
and
little bit.
It was flat when I left it last night, so it's bubbling up. So this is the
Neat.
number 1, my Hawaiian by Black Widow number 1. That one was more funky. This one's more like fruity gas. And then I smoked some of the number 3, which is the one that you said is more like the Hawaiian, the structure. And that shit got me fucking ripped last night. Like I was flying. It was good.
Yep.
So I'm gonna squish this, and I'm gonna squish some of the number 3 today, and then I got to finish trimming them. So
I'm so glad you threw that shit on something, Dan.
Throw
Fucking
it on something.
yeah, I really like all 3 of the phenos I got. It's fucking.
I need to
definitely
look through
loud.
that. I need to look through that one because that definitely seemed like a fun one. Between like G-Bay's that I saw, his I started one, but I was using it as the bonsai. It was really looking good, but then it looked like a giant dick. So we all know how that ended up. I just couldn't do it anymore. So, how about you, Dan? What you got going on for the weekend?
Oh, I got
For
to
the
work
rest
on
of
this
the-
old house.
Yeah,
This old house. Yeah. So
Doing
no
that
fun
thing.
for me either. Yeah.
yeah,
Doing the
that's
Bob
all
Vila.
right. Right? Bob Vila that shit up.
Yeah.
It's got some awesome watching.
Doing things.
Yeah, it is. So, fucking, on that note, man, we're going to get the hell up out of here. I hope everybody out there in chat has a great week, has a good rest of the weekend, and we'll see you all on Tuesday.
Cheers, everyone. Have a great day.
Buddy.
That sounds delicious. Actually.
Cheers, y'all.
Take me down to the graveyard, show me a resting place. Take this worry away from me, my final bed to lay. I need asylum, in prison, forgotten and buried, forgotten and buried. Well, I get so nervous thinking about the future, 'cause I've been wrong before. Heaven never warned you of the joys of hell. The world can get so manic, silence sits so well. I need asylum, in prison, forgotten and married, forgotten and married. I get so nervous thinking about the future, 'cause I've been wrong before.
Oh, the goddamn top test for fucking time. Cheers, everybody. Have a great week.